Oh, that is awesome. What happens in Vegas apparently lasts 2 to 3 years. All of your friends, family play the game. What's it going to be like for them to see your exact representation in NBA 2K24?
I already know they're going to start making fun of me or something.
Really?
But,
Clowning you?
That's just how my family goes. You know,
okay.
They're
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Jones is out there with John Morant. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Jones for three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jones has got 6.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Now here's Williams. 9-point game his last outing from 12 feet out. Holmgren wide open. That one's not going to go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Dort against Brooks. Dort misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. The baseline J. Again, Memphis.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Now Dort. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Giddey. Over Jones. The 19-footer is on the money.
Now this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Doris, in your opinion, how does Luke Dort stack up with the best undrafted players in the league?
Well, I think, Kevin, when you think undrafted, the first guys that come to mind are Fred VanVleet, who's now an NBA champion, Christian Wood, Seth Curry, who's proven to be such a capable shooter. Those three are clearly, to me, the best undrafted players that come immediately to mind. But Luke Dort, I'll tell you, has carved out one heck of a career. This guy is a lockdown defender, and he can now make open threes.
And the rejection by Jackson. Jones against Giddey. Jones dishes to Jackson. At the top of the key, Brooks. Jones from outside. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 10-point game. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Okashevsky's checked in for Williams. Then for the Grizzlies, Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And it's Bain in for Brooks. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Morant. Here's Pokusevski from outside off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Thunder trailing by 12. Outside, Dort. Over to the left wing. Shoots a fader. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Right side, Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Dort. Here's Giddey. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Tell you what, that's what you call a ferocious rebound. Josh Giddey sending a message on the putback.
Outside, Jones. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Jones has got 9.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'm encouraged watching Holmgren finish through contact because it's something he's going to have to do consistently.
Morant looking around. Jones with it. Over Giddey. And it is good. And the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Grizzlies lead by 13. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Duke.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
We've got Williams. So Williams out there, and it's Robinson Earl in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Milwaukee was outstanding. He scored 45 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
So this team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here's Williams after the made shot from Jones. And Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Outside Williams. Feeds it to Williams. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and it's Kennard in for Dillon Brooks. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Robinson Earl. The Thunder with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Here's Jones, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to. And so it's Memphis looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective.
38.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. John Morant, he's out there with Jones. And it's Brooks, and at the 3, the small forward. This team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Buries it from three-point range. 16 points for MP.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Williams.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Williams. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Outside, Jones. The 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort. Shoots from the line. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Now Brooks over Giddey. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Robinson Earl's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Jones dishes to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. He's just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him close calls.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on the second free throw. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe.
2 minutes.
Here's Pokusevski.
2 minutes.
Williams in the post, guarded by Bane. Williams' shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the basket by Jones.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williams looking around. To the left wing. Here's Pokusevski, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Bane finds Clark outside. Jones puts up a 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Outside Williams. Pass to Joe. Yep, it counts. Joe's got 7 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left to the wing. From downtown, they get the rebound. Pokusevski, and he uses the glass on the lane. Pokusevski's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, this is the aggressiveness this coaching staff has got to be thrilled to see from Pokusevski. You're a 7-footer. You've got all the offensive skills. Make sure you're contributing on the glass.
And so it's Memphis controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't see home to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Older, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Hello.
And I wasn't kidding. I really did get a tattoo that says 2K TV.
No, wait, this is real?
It's real.
That's crazy. When did you get this?
At Summer League.
I love it.
So where are you going to get yours?
We'll have to figure that out for next season.
2K TV.
Yeah, right there. Maybe I'll put my win-loss percentage right across my face.
Okay, well,
Won't be a long tattoo.
And a little deeper into the season now, the depth of some teams already being tested, Richard.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries popping up right now. It's tough to establish a rhythm when the guys are being shuffled in and out of the lineup. And truly, to power through, you just need strong leadership.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Ja Morant is out there with MP. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Jones, coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Now here's Jones. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Lets it go from deep. That one no good.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Pass to Adams. Outside Jones. He drops it from range. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. The 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Jones has got 6.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Murray, no good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Brooks, the pass to Jones. Now here's Morant. Now here's Brooks. Great D that time from Jokic.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Caldwell Pope, hounded by Morant. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Morant finds Jones. Oh, he's way off from outside. For Denver, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Morant. Count it.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position.
Oh, so true, BA. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jackson. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Now here's Brown. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Green's checked in for Michael Porter. And that one misses. Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be the best era yet for the Grizzly organization. They've got great core of young players and are strong on both ends of the floor.
Well, when we talk home court advantage, the Nuggets trail. Gordon is the 4, with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3, and it's Murray in at the point. That's the group for Denver, getting going in the second. Now here's Porter. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jokic shot is good.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Here's Jones. There's the triple. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He picked up 25 points and also did a lot of damage from long. It's just been a great stretch of games for him, and there's plenty of reason to think he'll keep going. Send it back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jones has got 6 here in the quarter.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Memphis has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Here's Morant. And he drops it in from the low post.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Porter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Murray. 5 to shoot. Knocks down the 18-footer. Murray's got his first basket.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
Jones finds Adams. Let's go with a 3. Here's Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He'll go on Michael Porter.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
Dylan Brooks checked in for Memphis. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Now here's Murray. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yeah, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
The Nuggets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Jokic passes to Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. From downtown. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Jones' shot is good.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. 46 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Caldwell Pope. Adams grabs the miss.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Stolen by Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope, defended by Jones. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Bryant, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Najee comes in for Gordon. Brown, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Jackson in for Jamal Murray. Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Jackson outside. Shot clock at 5. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Morant. And no good. And so it's Memphis with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break.
18, the Grizzlies, 34. Fans, make some noise for your DSD Junior. Fans, make some noise for your DSD.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Memphis has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. MP is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at small forward. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. Defended by Jones. Murray, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Jones, the pass to Brooks. And here's Adams. And the layup is good.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Brushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
The Nuggets really having a tough go here. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And that one's long. And here's Memphis. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Jones from outside. Here's Jackson. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Jones, he's checked in for Morant. Caldwell Pope hits a three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball and almost always makes the right decision.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. Outside Jones. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Jones has got 24 points.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Murray against Jones. Pass to Jokic. Back to Caldwell Pope. And he throws it down with one hand.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
Outside Jones. From the arc. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Outside Jones. Pass to Bane. Here's Clark. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. On the wing, Green, guarded by Bane. And here comes the break. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Green, defended by Jones. Jones against Jackson. Pass to Brown. They get it again. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
I love how Jokic is just relentless on the glass. His effort level has been special.
Jones finds Jones. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Tillman. Now Jones, defended by Brown. From behind the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now here's Green. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Jackson's got 7 points.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Jones. Yep, that one goes.
Tyus Jones.
And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire to keep defending.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one.
52.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. And as recovery and injury prevention goes high-tech, Richard, many players are starting to wear the trackers to measure the wear and tear.
Well, look, wear and tear, at the end of the day, players have more things to their access. It doesn't matter if you're talking about medical equipment, treatment, doctors, trainers. So there's going to be wear and tear because that's professional sports, but more stuff today have been instituted to help the players recover faster.
And hopefully prolong their career.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Outside Porter. Brown against Jones. Brown passes to Murray. Back to Brown. All sorts of time. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
To the middle. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Here's Aldama, defended by Gordon. Jones from outside. That one doesn't drop. Now Denver takes it the other way. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Jones' shot is good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Porter finds Murray. Back to Porter. Beyond the arc. Here's Brown. Up and in on the layup.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Jackson outside. Jones from outside. Denver grabs the miss.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And what a huge performance it was for MP. Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Jones against Brown. The 3-ball. The rebound by Murray. And so here is Denver. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside Jones. No good with the triple. Outside, Brown. Pass to Jokic. Back to Brown. Stolen by Jones. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
That was funny.
This ain't my story about rags.